Okay, we're going to look at this chart here in a moment that will help you understand the Hebrew and the Mayan time cycles. They come from the same place. They come from the knowledge of these Anunnaki, these fallen sons of God. All right, I would like to direct your attention, if you haven't seen it, to that video that I did. The start date for the Garden of Eden is 36,288 BC. You have to understand that. So watch that and it'll help you understand further. Okay, this is going to be something just to kind of whet your appetite here so that you can see, as everything I told you about these lions is now going to be fulfilled at the Pyramid of Giza. That's right. What are you looking at there? You're looking at a sphinx. This sphinx is the unification of two beings, man and lion. Do you understand that? Now I'm going to tell you what the world has never figured out. This represents the sons of God. It is quite fitting that this is at the base of the Great Pyramid of Giza, this symbol which is telling us what this place is for. This place is directly related to these sons of God, of which we just read in Ezekiel 19 are being termed as lions. Not only, this goes to what I keep telling you, that these sons of God are men, but they're not ordinary men. And then, of course, if you understand Jesus Christ is representing or being symbolized as a lion, this spiritual kingdom, this king of the spiritual kingdom. Well, in the beginning, they were endowed with doing the will of the spiritual king, this lion, so they themselves become the lions. But now we see that these lions, a portion of them have rebelled. And Ezekiel 19 and Book of Enoch and the Sphinx itself are going to tell us that they're being bound here. So the embodiment of a man and a lion together is really telling you the symbolism for these sons of God. Do you hear that? Wow. Yes. Yes. Can you believe this? Can you actually believe this? For those of you who don't watch many of my videos, you can probably see something here, but you're thinking, wow, this dude's kind of out there putting a lot of stuff together and trying to make it all fit. Wrong. This fits 100% perfectly. Perfectly, friends. This is it. This is exactly what I'm telling you. And the Sphinx is telling you what I'm telling you, what Ezekiel is telling you. Incredible. So I'm just showing you this picture of the Sphinx so that you can see that the symbolism was put there in ancient Egypt to tell you what this monument was really all about. And as we see, we got biblical confirmation. Okay. Now, what I told you about these cycles, what I want to do is I want to bring you back to our chart so that you can see the significance of the cycles that we're talking about. This is a world age chart. As I told you, the Hebrew and the Mayan world ages both start and end with serpent, as it's related to destruction. And of course, we see Dan is even represented as a serpent, an adder, by the way, an adder in the path. Well, you just saw in chapter 19 of Ezekiel, you saw a cycle of judgments that are taking place. Well, in this world age chart, it's telling you the same thing. We've got these phoenix points. Every time we get to this phoenix point, the close of world age, there's a judgment at the 13th Baktun. Well, you just saw the Bible give you reference for these judgment points. It gave you reference for two of them. Two separate times we saw these beings cause the death of men, but were not completely successful, and then they're being bound. Well, the Bible records them being loosed again at the end of the account of Revelation in the Kingdom Age, and then the cycle starts all over again. It's the same thing you're seeing right here. Now, for biblical evidence, I'm going to show you where this cycle is first recorded, and this should blow you away. And this is what I cover in that series entitled the starting date for the Garden of Eden is 36,288 BC. Watch it. You'll be blown away. This is going to be at the beginning of Genesis. Listen very closely. If Cain shall be avenged 70-fold, truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. Wow. So Cain is going to be avenged, and Cain is being associated with this being avenged at the close of a 70-fold cycle. Well, here's our 70-fold cycle. It's right here in front of you. 70 times 72 is 5,040, which matches perfectly to a 5,125 year kingdom age.